Hi, Steve Eunice from supermanhomepage.com. If you watched the latest episode of Superman and Lois, Season 2, Episode 11, Bizarros in a Bizarro World, you may have noticed there was quite a few little Easter eggs in there that Superman fans would have picked up, and I'm going to go through the ones that I saw. Feel free to comment below with any of the ones that I didn't pick up. Here we go. So obviously when Superman first arrives in Bizarro World, he notices that the planet is square, similar to Bizarro World in the comic books. Also, as he gets to Bizarro's Fortress of Solitude, he notices that there is a few holograms, and first and foremost, we see the bottled city of Kandor. In the background, we also see a hologram of the Anti-Monitor. Also in the Fortress of Solitude there, we see another hologram of the Fortress Key from the comic books, which is actually this model that was released by DC a few years ago. Later on in the episode, when John reveals himself and he's trying to come up with a name for himself, his brother Jordan gives him the name Superboy, which he quickly rejects, and they go with John L instead. Also noticed, and I think this is the first time we've ever seen it, a new hand symbol for the S shield, which is an interesting inclusion into the mythos. During John's argument with his parents in regards to going out and saving people on his own, he mentions President Seinfeld, which is obviously a nod to Jerry Seinfeld, who is a big Superman fan, and many episodes of his series featured Superman either as a fridge magnet or a mention of some kind. You may have noticed that the L's cat was named Crypto, which obviously goes against the fact that it's usually a dog, so again, another Bizarro World twist. When we get to what in the normal Earth is the Smallville Gazette, we notice on the window that it's actually called Deadline Smallville Daily, which is an interesting name for it. And inside, looks like they're a little bit behind. They're still using the old Bondi Blue iMacs on their desks. Now, using one of those computers is Janet Olsen. Interesting, instead of Jimmy Olsen, we have Janet Olsen in this world. But I think we also have that same actress was used at the Daily Planet when Lois was interviewing Superman in an earlier episode in Season 1. So an interesting reuse of that same actress. Then later on, we get to the bar, which for some reason is called Scat and Danger. First, we see square pool balls on the snooker table there, which is an interesting choice. And then during his excitement talking to his half-brother, Tal-Rho talks about Jordan Michaels, which is obviously a bit of a kind of a spin on the name Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, who is being touted as being involved with an upcoming Superman project of some kind. And he also talks about Persons magazine instead of People magazine. So some interesting little twists and turns there. So all in all, quite a few little Easter eggs in there for Superman fans to find out and discover. Let me know if you found any others. I'm Steve Eunice from supermanhomepage.com. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Superman and Lois. I thought it was really good. Deconstructed the whole way that they actually put episodes together and gave us a bit of an insight into the Bizarro world.